Hello there, Danny H Retro Gaming Master here again, and here we have a Super Nintendo console that the eject button's busted down on. I was going to use this as a donor for the console, which I've taken apart with the damaged casing, but I'm going to see if I can fix this one now and see how we go. Anyway, as you can see, the eject button is completely down there, which means one of two things. It's either the mechanism's broken or the spring has come out, which controls the mechanism. Anyway, what I'll do is, this was £16 in total, this console, which is pretty cheap for a SNES. Underneath you've got a load of screws. We'll take you through those in a minute. I think we know already. I think I can hear the spring. Oh, it's got different screws. It's got Phillips ones in there. That's a bit strange. But anyway, we'll get them out. I'm probably going to put the genuine screws in. Probably someone's taken it apart and didn't know what they were doing. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Right, now I've taken the screws out. They're completely wrong ones, so we'll probably put the right ones in. I have got the right ones, so we'll stick them in shortly. As you can see, the spring has completely disappeared by the looks of it, and that's out as well. So, and that's been disconnected as well for some reason. Anyway, we'll have a little look and see what we can do with it. Right here, as you can see, there was no spring in there, but I've got one from the other console that I've taken apart. I'm going to put another spring in there because I've got another SNES console coming soon with the spring inside. So, which also includes a spring, because the eject button's okay on that one. So let's see what we can see how we get on. Right, well now I've put the spring in. It's now working properly. So, like I say, it didn't have a spring in, so they must have probably lost the spring or something. They probably tried to repair it, put the wrong screws in, and they lost the spring for it, which can and does happen, unfortunately. Normally they misplaced a screw and put these alternative ones in, but obviously if this console works, I'll put the genuine screws in from this other console. I've got another, like I say, I've got another console coming, so I'll use some parts from that to get the other console going, hopefully, if this one actually works. But what I'll do is we'll give the cartridge slot a clean, because that's often got quite a lot of dirt and debris in there. Well, that's unusual. Where's the power supply for that one? Okay. Right, as you can see now, we now have a power supply. So hopefully this console will now be a working one. Only one way to find out, and that's to give the cartridge slot a clean. Hopefully it works. As you can see, the mechanism is, believe it or not, back in there. Not working too well, but it is in there. Let's see. I mean, that will hold it in anyway. I mean, I think there's a bit there that will hold that in, and I think there's a bit there that holds that in anyway, so that's not too much of a problem. Right, well, after a bit of work and a lot of cleaning, that was quite rusty, that inner shell, metal shell, but I think I've managed to sort that now. I've got the worst of it off, so reset button was a bit stiff earlier, but that seems to be working all right now. Power button. But right, anyway, we'll test it out and see if it will read a game. Well, as you can see, this console's working fine. So all it was the eject button was in, screws were missing, and a few other bits were gone as well. So I'm going to test Castlevania 4, and on it, as you can see, it's loading up fine. Just going to test the controller and see if it works. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's the other one I've got. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. So I'll give it a little go, and then we'll give this a little play, and then we'll see how we go. Get that name known as R that seems to feature a lot on top score or bottom score lists, depending on the way you look at it. But as you can see, works fine. So nothing wrong with the console, just needed those few little bits done to it. So well happy with this. Like I say, only cost me 16 quid this console. So very, very chuffed. Anyway guys, take care, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.